today. Is it still a good time for you?
Yeah, it's fine. I told the guy that set up the appointment that I really don't think that it's something that we are interested in right now, but we've got a lot going on. But I am open to hearing about it. I don't know how long. I don't want to waste your time, obviously.
Well, sure. Well, I appreciate that for sure, too. I'll try to make it quick. So how long have you been in business?
2014 we started.
Congratulations. It's awesome. And who does the sales for your company? Do you do that, or do you have people that do the sales?
It started with just my husband, and then obviously I was doing all the emailing, and so then people would start reaching out to me, and then it just got busier, and then we had to hire more people, and I mean, it's mostly just word of mouth. I mean, we don't go out and market. We just try to handle what's coming in.
That's amazing. That's awesome. Well, again, before I take you down past that might not fit, are you in front of a computer at all that you can pull up my website, or you just want me to go over some things real quick?
I am not right now.
Okay.
I'm sitting room at home.
Okay. Well, I'll just kind of review our services. So the very first thing is, if you ever need a list, we can get you lists. That can be a service all by itself. So, now if we do a campaign for you, we include a list for free. Sometimes it's almost worth it to have us do the business because the list itself can cost you $1,000. So we can always get a list for you. We can go through and just do data collection if that's something that you want to do instead of like full prospecting, where we just ask the receptionist even if they supply embroidered goods as uniforms. So we can call printers and pest control, or those type of folks that use a lot of possible wearables, hats and jackets and T-shirts. So we could call the trades and just find out if they supply those, and then that might give you a place to prospect. We can actually do appointments of new prospecting when you're ready for them. You know how that works. You have to be laying the groundwork now for business you want to close in 6 months. So busy now is when you kind of got a prospect. But what might even sound better to you is some of our inside sales functions. We have a full inside sales team, fully developed. They can help you cultivate after a first meet, or they can be an outreach for you in regard to more like customer service functions. So if you want us just to touch base with your inactive clients, your smaller clients, just get them in a rotation of touching base every quarter so you don't have to. And frees you up to handle the work that you need to be handling. So again, I didn't go much into all the bells and whistles of our prospecting because it sounds like more business isn't what you're looking for right now, but we do have a lot of those inside sales functions as well.
Okay.
So does that sound like any fit for you? Anything that you just wish you had someone else to be handling right now?
Not right now. I've got a few employees, and it sounds like you have got a better grip on doing things. Like, I need to be more organized.
Yeah.
So, I have the people. I just need to figure out how to delegate it and get them doing that,
Yeah. Yeah, and one of the things, I don't know if I told you at the show, but my background is promo and print. So, we also know to get all the names. In any building, you probably have 3 or 4 contacts, job recruiter, trade show. And so we're really good at getting all those too. And I do offer some training if you ever want to get an inside department up and running. Happy to work with you on that too.
I appreciate it. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know that I would utilize your services right now, but do you have my email?
I do. I've got rwilliams2501. Is that you at Outlook?
That's my husband.
Okay. What's your email?
Yeah, mine is Michelle, MICHELLE,
at
bestpromoandapparel.com.
Okay, I'll send you a proposal just so you have it on file.
Yes, please. And then, I'm sure that you you can schedule this way better than I can. But maybe like, 6 months or something, reach back out to us and see where we're at.
I will for sure.
See, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Well, that's easy. I've got a great CRM. So again, if you just even want to have a friend-to-friend conversation on some of the best products, I'm happy to do that because we work with them all.
Thank you. Yeah,
Sure.
I appreciate it.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks, Michelle. I will call you in 6 months. Have a good New Year.
Thank you. You too.
Okay. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. So, in the notes you put that she said there was no fit. That she's so busy she can't breathe.
Right.
She started out by saying, "I told the gentleman."
Right.
So I didn't want her to think she wasn't getting heard.
Right.
Right. And as I said, in our profession, being pushy and talking over, well maybe you haven't thought of blah 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 blah. It's too much. If they, you know what I mean, they fear that's what we're gonna do is over rebut. So we can't over. It's much better. She'll remember me more.
Right.
For saying, hey, if you need help setting up an inside department, if you want some feedback on various CRMs, I can walk you through them. She'll remember us more for that. She's
Right.
not going to get
For the
CRM.
help- for the helping hand.
Correct. But it positions me as not a, oh shit, I can't pick up their phone, right, when we call. So that's I just decided if she, you had it in the notes, if she hadn't started out by saying, I told the guy.
Right.
Now, you did perfect. I almost want to say, see how we rebut? That's exactly what he was supposed to do, right? Is get you on the phone with me. That's what she's supposed to do. But when she started, she didn't even let me ask any questions, or she was all, I had her guard up. I told the guy, okay, I'm not going to, well, I guess I got a few minutes. Okay, all right, we're going to leave you alone today. It's all right. So I'll send her everything, and who knows, maybe she's one that will read the proposal and understand one of the proposal.
Yeah.
But I really do take their cues. If she is kind of like,
Because she did seem a little bit closed off when she started.
correct.
So
And I mean,
she did loosen up though.
she did loosen up. Well, she loosened up when she knew I wasn't going to push her.
Right.
As soon as I didn't go, well, let me tell you about us anyway. She would not have been. But as soon as she was like, so nice of you, right? That the last impression she had is Rainmaker. We listened to her. We didn't push through. We said we'd be happy to help her even set up her own stuff in house. I guarantee you, she'd remember us more than anybody else she talks to, like Abstract. They're not going to offer that. You know what I mean? So again, I just kind of go with my gut. If they push back, I don't push too very hard.
Right.
So that is officially stored. Oh, am I still recording this?
That's actually one thing that I like about your